Today I'm going to call this talk Use Your Nose. What's going round at the moment are two little bottles of olive oil, which were the olives were harvested in December and the oils were bottled in January. I just want you to have a sniff, because later on I will send some other oils which have a bottling date of the 1st of January, and you may taste the difference. Actually, I spent the summer waiting to be arrested in Waitrose because every time I went to buy raspberries or strawberries, I'd smell the packet. So there I was going, and sort of rather grand ladies in Waitrose were sort of looking at me as though I was seriously deranged. And I caught one of them and I said, if it doesn't have a smell, it most likely won't have a taste. Oh, she said, I never thought of it like that. So it occurs to me that most of us buy our produce, or many people buy what they are going to put in their mouths by the look of it. And certainly sitting on the stall downstairs, down in the, wherever I am, people have been coming to look at bottles of olive oil, and then I said, would you like to taste it? Would you like to smell it? And they sort of recoil, as though it's going to bite them. But if you actually think about it, the blurbs on the packaging, we read the blurbs and we start to taste it with our imagination, which is a far, far different thing actually from putting the substance in our mouth, or before doing so, smelling it. We have 5 senses. We have sight, we have hearing, we have touch, we have taste and smell. Now imagine, I thought I was going to go blind a few years ago because my cataracts were all filming over, and that was easily dealt with, but it was quite a worrying thing. And I'm sure if I went deaf, as having been a musician, I'd be very upset about that. And people who lost their limbs in the war, we can relate to that. However, taste and smell we take for granted, and they're interrelated. I have a friend who I saw the other day for the first time put 10 spoons of sugar into her cup of coffee. 10 spoons of sugar. I don't think I eat 10 spoons of sugar in a whole year. Anyway, what are you doing? And she said, I can't taste it otherwise. I can't taste it without 10 spoons of sugar. Well, on the tongue, apparently, there are about 5 qualities you can taste on the tongue. You can taste sweet, sour, bitter, savoury, salt, and all the rest of the tastes and the flavours and things are created by your nose, by your sense of smell. We have, where dogs are the best, they've got 220 million receptors of some kind, and we only have 5 million receptors. Has that oil all gone round? Has it gone? Oops, I can't take the bottle out. What? It's here, right. Put its condom. You have to hide that. You do. Now, send that round and have a smell. Right. So another bottle is coming around, which you have to have a sniff. And remember the first sniff you had in comparison. The second bottle was also bottled on the 1st of January 2015, but we don't know when the oil was harvested. Estate agents say when you're selling a house or letting a flat, make it enticing with a lovely smell. Put some coffee on, or bake some bread, or have some lovely flowers, because we're all sort of turned on by nice smells. And so that's a given. We lovely smells. We can all think of lovely smells, but there is something which is actually nose blindness, which we also know about, because when our best friends start to stink of BO or they haven't washed their clothes, and you sort of make polite indications that maybe they should go to the laundry or take a bath, and they're quite surprised, they have nose blindness. And of course, we all know about perfectly disgusting smells. We all know how to veer away from the person who's thrown up 2 doors down. You know about that. You know about sewage. You know about, what else horrible smells? You know certainly about rancid butter. You know about sour milk. You can smell a pork chop that's gone AWOL. I was sitting next door to someone from Environmental Health, said, if it runs out of the fridge, don't try and stop it. But, there is most disgusting smells around, and we have the receptors to say, don't touch it. Quite a lot of those words are musty, sour, fetid, rancid. And interestingly, those words and many others are what the olive oil experts will use to describe oils that are not okay. Rancid, sour, fetid, musty, muddy, all that sort of thing. And to have extra virgin olive oil categorization, you not only have a test for oleic acidity, but the olfactory and sensory test for how it tastes and smells. And all I would say is, ladies and gentlemen, but these words, rancid, sour, musty, apply to that bottle that is being passed around right now. And if you want to know more, I'm in, where am I? Hardwick Place? Hardwick. I'm in Hardwick. Come and talk to me, and I'll give you the full, unadulterated facts. Thank you for listening.